Hey guys, it's your boy M.K.S. back at you again. Sorry, with another video. Was about 10:47, so you could say about 11:15 here in the UK at night. It's been quite good weather, so I hope that the weather will last. I'm not sure if it will last or not, but I'm sure we're going to get a thunderstorm sooner or later this week, because normally we do when we have good weather for a while. So, but you never know. Hopefully, it will pleasantly surprise me and have great weather. But anyway, I thought I'd get on with finally get on with this list, and about what I'd love to happen by 2030, or preferably ASAP. Hope you enjoyed the first video. If you haven't checked it out, please check it out, and hopefully I'll come up with some ideas or thoughts or plans that people will find interesting. So anyway, so I'll try not to repeat too many ideas if I can help it, and think some new stuff, but mainly it's thinking about my goals. So it's a bit hard not to repeat myself, but I do my best. But anyway, number 11, I dream to sort of change perceptions of dyslexia across Asia and Africa and other places what I call the four, which I talked about before. Again, please check out part 1 if you haven't done so, and that will explain what I mean by the four. I'm sure I covered it there. And also Ireland, as well as an anti-imperialist. I'd love to show what strengths dyslexic people can have and host. What strengths dyslexic people have, and what we can contribute to those countries and nations or whatever, or nations, whichever term you prefer, and basically for those nations to host events to talk about the positives of dyslexia and things like that, and that sort of thing. So to change perceptions about people thinking that dyslexic people are stupid or dumb or thick or lazy, and show all the success stories, whether that's in business, politics, or whatever other areas. Sorry. Number 12, on that note, I dream to share positive motivational videos and the links of websites and search results for people across Asia, which I have been doing a little bit. I know I mentioned this before, that I don't want it to be seen as sort of spamming people, but I want to be seen as like someone who's trying to raise awareness and help those people as much as possible. So I hope that's the way it comes across. But again, the strengths of dyslexic people and the success stories and that sort of thing. I hope for people across Asia to share those videos with each other, and that information generally is about the success stories. So if they see a dyslexic person in the classroom, or even autistic or someone with ADHD, they'll see that they have other strengths they can offer. They might not be the best at sitting down or studying or being academic, or if they're autistic, they might not be the best at necessarily at socializing or social cues, but they can be strong in other areas, like science or maths or things like that. 13, I hope one day I'll do a video where I don't repeat too many ideas and I come up with something new. So I'll do my best, as I say, to do that. And I hope it won't be too bad. I hope that and I have these paranoid things, and I hold an open mind, if you like, towards conspiracy theories and people saying how bad things are going to get, but hopefully they won't be as bad as we fear. Number 14, I hope that by 2030 there'll be less suffering, and somehow people will be happy. And I know I've said this before, but about my corny dreams, my pipe dreams perhaps, or it might be a bit corny, but if that's the right word. But I love for all living things to be happy and things like that, at least overall, and no living things suffer more than they can bear, and all living things have life worth living and things like that. Number 15, as I say, I know I've talked before about having clear goals and being able to prioritize and things like that, but I also hope to I hope to have clearly set goals and things like that, and find out ways to work on those sorts of things, like helping Africa to become number 1 for technology, helping what I call the four generally, helping Asian tourism and YouTubers, as well as African tourism YouTubers, and people from indigenous communities and that sort of thing, as I've talked about before, and I hope to keep working on those till hopefully I make it work or make things happen. Number 16, I hope that people in the future will invest, like Asian nations will invest in the strengths of dyslexic people, and they will, and autistic and people, neurodiverse people, like dyslexia and related conditions, basically, and we will contribute to their economies as well as possible, as well as what I call the four generally, as I say, and Ireland as well. Number 17, as I've talked before I hope to help Italian football as much as possible, and also Celtic, and bring in sponsors for the clubs, and as much investment as possible in money, like training facilities and things like that as possible, and hopefully make some videos that people will enjoy as much, or as many videos as people will enjoy as possible, and hopefully people will enjoy my football talks in the future, all being well. And hopefully I'll get some positive comments as well, and people also, I dream for POC, people of colour, to subscribe to and generally support each other's channels, and hopefully in the future I get as many subscribers as possible. Like, part of me wants to not get ahead of myself or dream that I'm gonna, like, maybe I could dream about having millions of subscribers, but obviously not be too disappointed, but just do the best I can. But it'd be great, obviously, to have millions or even billions of subscribers. Obviously, more the merrier. But anyway, number 18, I hope to make the world a better place, and make people happy, spread positivity and joy, and please share any positive quotes, motivational quotes, positive affirmations, and things like that to cheer each other up. So I hope this will be a positive place, and to talk about like how I sort of overcame, like, my own depression. I'm not saying it's gone away completely, but how I feel better about myself by helping other people. So that, I think, is a way. I know here in the UK, I'm not sure about other countries, but there's a lot of talk about raising awareness about mental health problems like depression and things like that, and how to, and ways to deal with it. And I think one of the ways is to help other people, and that makes you feel a lot better. So I hope to spread that idea and people to help each other. Number 19, I know I talk. Sorry for any repeats or anything like that for people who watch my videos. So I do apologise if I'm repeating myself a lot of time, but I do hope to, like, I think repetition till it actually works. Hopefully, if I work on it until it eventually works out, and maybe learn from my mistakes and things like that. But I hope to develop a network for helping African software developers, and hopefully make Africa the number one place for software. And again, in the future, especially on Saturday, I hope to talk about how I dream to fundraise to help, and also to raise awareness and network and support Africa to become the number one place for software, but also, like, to create their own major software companies themselves, perhaps. Like, what if African countries develop their own Microsoft, and get Africa to be united through technology and software development, so all the tribes and groups in Africa to come together and work together as a team, and maybe even the global black diaspora, people of colour, like, supporting Africa to improve relations, as well as Aborigines, Maoris, and people like that. And what if African women could be the leaders of software and things like that. And again, Africa to make their own version of Microsoft and Oracle and all these major companies in technology generally. Number 20, again, hope to help Africa in technology, and older people teach younger people, and vice versa. So all of Africa to unite through technology, and I hope that will happen ASAP. A lot of these things I wanted done yesterday, so to speak, as the saying goes. But if I can achieve those things, working with other people, networking with other people, and if I can achieve them by 2030, I think obviously that'd be an amazing thing, especially for a numpty like myself, to achieve lots of these amazing things through creativity and ideas. I've got to admit, I can be as dopey as they come, so it would be pretty amazing to achieve these things. I know I need to work with other people. So as I say, I'd love to have a network of people who want to support African software, for instance, as I say, and technology, and all these other projects. Talk about, like, medical care, for what I call the four networking together, and agreeing to share ideas and work together on projects and collaborate and that kind of thing. Anyway, peace and love.